We've got two examples to finish up from the notes from yesterday. Remember, these notes are over solving equations like the ones we saw in the opener today where we have variables on both sides. These two, as you might guess, because they're the last two examples, are going to be a little more complicated, but we're still using the same steps. Okay, we're going to circle the variables. We've got 3 of them, right? And then what else? Draw the line. All right, Kayla, what do we do next? So we're going to distribute the 3 times the e and the 3 here. What is 3 times e, Kayla? And what is 3 times 3? Positive or negative? Okay, good. And then we can distribute over here also, right? What is 4 times e? And what is 4 times negative 3? Negative 12. Okay, what do we do with anything that didn't distribute? Just bring it down. So we've got our equal sign on the line, and we've got our minus 8e there. All right, good. So we're going to combine like terms next. On the left side, there aren't any like terms to combine, right?
No.
But on the right side, what can we combine?
4 and 8.
The 4e and the 8e, right? Now this 4e here is positive, and the 8e here is negative, right? So instead of adding, we're going to subtract. What's 8 minus 4?
4.
4. So we get 4e, and is that going to be a positive or negative?
Negative.
Why?
Because negative 8e was bigger than
Yes.
positive 4e.
Since 8's bigger than 4, we use the sign on that 8, so we're going to get the negative there. No other like terms to combine, so what do we do with everything else? Bring it down. So we've got our minus 12 there on the right side, and we've got our 3e plus 9 on the left side. All right, so the next thing we want to do is we want to get all the variables on one side. Remember, the problem we have now is we want to get the e by itself, but the e's in 2 different places. So we're going to get the e's on one side by adding 4e to both sides. So we add 4e, add 4e. Jasmine, on the right side, when those 4e's cancel, what's left? Negative 12. Okay, good. And then on the left side, what do we have? 3e plus 4e is 7e, and then we bring down our plus 9, right? All right, now what, Mason? Subtract 9 from both sides. Good. When the 9's cancel over there, what's left? 7e. And on the right side, we have 2 negatives, so we're going to add or subtract. We're going to add 9 and 12 and get 21, and it's going to be negative because they're both negative. All right, Mark, what's the last thing we're going to do?
Divide 7.
Divide by 7 on both sides. Those 7's cancel each other out. We get e equals what, Mark?
3.
So remember, it's a negative 21 divided by a positive 7. So we're going to get a negative 3. Good. Last example. We got f's in a bunch of different places here. We got 3 of them, it looks like. So we're always going to start the same. Circle the variable, draw the line through the equal sign, and then we'll go from there. Try to do that one on your own. After we circle variables, draw the line, next thing we're going to do is distribute. So Thomas, what is 2 times f? 2f, and what is 2 times negative 3? Negative 6, okay, good. And then over on the other side, we can distribute over here too. What's 5 times f? 5f, and 5 times negative 2? What's that? Remember, this is a positive 5 times a negative 2. So we get 10, but it's going to be positive times a negative is negative. So that's going to be a negative 10. What do I do with all that other stuff? Yeah, so we're going to bring down our 20. Is this 2f here positive or negative, Thomas? That's positive, so I'm going to put a plus in front of that. We got our equal sign here, and then plus 6f minus 3. All right, what next? Zane, what next? So we're going to combine like terms. What like terms do we have over on the left side here? 20 and the 6, okay. What is 20 minus 6? 14? All right, and is that a positive 14 or negative 14?
Negative.
What? It's positive because the 20 is bigger, right?
Yep.
Okay, how about the right side? What like terms do we have over there? 5f and 6f. Those are both positive, so what is 5f plus 6f?
Oh, yeah. Oh, 11.
11. 11 what? 11f? We did add f's together, right? Okay, and then do we have any other like terms?
10.
Okay, we've got the negative 10 and the negative 3. Since they're both negative, are we going to add or subtract? Going to add. What's 10 plus 3? What's 10 plus 3? 13. And is that going to be a positive 13 or negative 13? So this is going to be a negative 13. And then what am I missing over on this side, Zane?
2F.
Yeah, that 2f needs to come down, and we said that 14 was positive, so we'll put a plus there, bring down our equal sign. So we want to get the f's all on one side. And why did you pick the 2f instead of the 11f, Crystal? Yeah. We want to get rid of the smaller one. 2f is smaller than 11f, so we'll subtract 2f from both sides. Those 2f's cancel, leaving what? On the left side? 14. And then on the right side, 11f minus 2f is? 9f. And then minus our 13, okay? Katura, what do we do next? So we want to get rid of that minus 13. We're going to do that by adding 13. So put plus 13 on both sides. Those 13s cancel each other out, leaving what on the right side, Katura? On the right side? 9f. And then on the left side, 14 plus 13 is? 27. All right. And Malik, what's the last thing we're going to do? Divide by 9. Dividing by 9 on both sides. On the right side, the 9's cancel and get f. And on the left side, 27 divided by 9. Good.